do I want to go through all that again to get this T-Rex? Well, yeah, I really do. You're damn right, I really do. I wasn't expecting to make this video. My next planned video was the things I dislike about my Charger Hellcat Widebody 50th anniversary Daytona. I just did a review video on that car and how much I love that car and everything I love about that car. And my next video was supposed to be the things that I dislike about the car. And then this morning I was browsing the internet like I do on a daily basis, and I happened upon my local Dodge dealerships page, as I do pretty much every day, and they've got not one but two Ram TRXs coming in sometime in the next few weeks. This is significant for me because I've been chasing a Ram TRX since I sold mine. If you're new to my channel, I'll tell you how I got to this point to begin with. Back in March, I bought a Ram TRX, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. There was no reason for me to sell it other than I had an opportunity to buy a Hellcat Durango, and at the time that was something that it was too good to pass up. So I did. I sold the Ram TRX after about 6 weeks, and I bought the Hellcat Durango. Now, I didn't get tired of the Durango, but I had an opportunity to buy another Ram TRX. So I put the Hellcat Durango up for sale after about 2 months. I'd say it was about 2 months. I put it up for sale on Car Gurus and Auto Trader, and after about a week, I started getting some offers, and I ended up selling the Durango at a $13,000 profit. Now, when I sold my TRX, I made a few $1,000s, but nothing significant. But I made 13 grand on the Hellcat Durango. So I didn't just pocket the money though. That's not where this is going. The trouble with selling the Hellcat Durango is I was a day late and $1 short. The day before I sold the Hellcat Durango, someone bought the TRX that I was eyeballing, and it was pretty disappointing. I had, you know, $15,000 to put down on the TRX that I was looking at, and it was pretty fairly loaded. I'm pretty sure it was fully loaded. If it was missing anything, it wasn't much. And that's what I actually wanted, because my original TRX was pretty much a base model. I liked a whole lot of features that I wanted, and that was one of the reasons why I was able to let it go as easy as I did. But yeah, somebody came in and bought the T-Rex before I had a chance to get to it. At that point, I didn't have anything else that I wanted to get. I had cash but no car, and as luck would have it, I happened upon my current car, which is a 2020 Dodge Charger Hellcat Widebody. And it's a Daytona, so it's a limited edition number 70 of 501. And I'm very happy with this car. We also sold my wife's 2018 Hellcat Challenger and ended up buying another Durango. We love the Hellcat enough to where we bought an SRT Durango because the drop-off isn't that big a deal, and we wanted the money from the profit that was offered. We were going to sit on it longer, but you know, you take the money while you can. You take the profit where you can. So we ended up with the 2021 SRT Durango, and we love it, and it actually has a few more features than our Hellcat Durango did. Long story short, I'm always on Dodge's website. I'm always on CarMax's website too, but I'm always on Dodge's website quite often, at least a few times a day, to see what they've got coming in, see what's been traded in. Sometimes I'll drive by the lot and see what they have. I don't know why it's an addiction. Probably it's probably an addiction. There's probably something wrong with me, but anyway, they have a black T-Rex coming in. It's not a base model. It has some features, but it's not decked all the way out. It has a remote keyless entry and the Harman Kardon audio system. It has some features. It's about $76,000. It's a little bit of a step up from what I had before, but not as big a step up as you would think. It'd basically be buying the same truck with just a few features added, but for $91,000 they have one that's well equipped with pretty much everything. Head-up display. I'll go over all the features that it has before this video is over. And yeah, it's got me debating. What do I do? I bought the Charger because I couldn't get my hands on a T-Rex, and I had to have something to drive. Now the T-Rex is available, and I want that T-Rex bad. The downside of this is I'd have to give up my Charger most likely. I probably could get away with selling the Durango instead of the Charger, keeping the Charger and the T-Rex, but the problem with that is I have more equity in the Charger. All the money that I made on the T-Rex and the Hellcat Durango, I put into the Charger, so I have more equity in the Charger. I finance less on the Charger. My payment is lower on the Charger. The Durango, I have some equity in, but I don't have nearly as much. And so you finance a $91,000 truck with just a few $1,000s down, and you're going to have a $1,500, $1,600 a month car payment. And being that I bought so many cars this year, banks don't want to work with you as much because you're buying a car, you're selling it after 2 car payments. So, so if you're counting this year, just in this year alone, I sold a 2020 Dodge Charger Daytona 392 and a 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn for the Ram TRX that I had originally, which I sold for the Hellcat Durango, which I later sold for the T-Rex that I didn't get a chance to buy. I ended up buying the 2020 Charger Widebody Hellcat Daytona. I also bought my mom a 2020 Jeep Cherokee Limited. We also had a 2018 Dodge Challenger Hellcat non-widebody, and now we have the 2021 SRT Durango. Now that's a lot of cars to have moving around all at one time. I haven't lost any money on anything this year. Because of the car market, we've actually made profit on all these cars. But banks don't like it. Banks don't like it when you buy a car, they finance all that money, you make 1 car payment and you sell the car. They're not making any money on their investment, and they tend not to want to finance you again for the same thing. Now I've gotten lucky and I've been able to get whatever I wanted this year, and I've worked hard to do that. But you know, do I want to go through all that again to get this T-Rex? Well, yeah, I really do. You're damn right, I really do. At the same time, I don't really want to give up my Charger. I love this car. There's only 1 car that I would really just easily give this car up for, and that's my dream car. And that's a Challenger Widebody Hellcat Red Eye. But that Ram TRX is so tempting. I bought this car because I couldn't get my hands on a T-Rex, and I have equity in the Charger, and the Charger is a limited edition, so I'd get my money back out of it, and then some probably, if I take advantage of this car market. So yeah, I would get my money back out of it and then some. At the same time, the downside of buying a T-Rex this time of year, I mean, we're in August, production has stopped. They're not building anymore for the 2021 model year. Production is about to ramp up for 2022. Announcements are going to be made soon for 2022, and those trucks will start rolling onto lots in just a few months. Is it worth buying a 21 T-Rex right now? Or should I just wait for the 22, build some more equity in my Charger, and take it from there? This is really going to be a tough decision. What do you guys think? If you were in my situation, would you buy the truck, keep the Charger, sell the Durango and get the truck, hold off, wait till 2022, see what's new? It's going to be a tough decision. I'm going to have to talk to my people over at Crown Dodge and see what I can work out with them. I really don't want to sell my Charger, but this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to fight myself over this, and I'm going to be obsessed with this until that truck hits the lot, I'm sure. If it was just a matter of the $76,000 T-Rex with limited features, it wouldn't be a question. I'd keep my Charger, but that fully loaded one coming on the lot, that's a tempting proposition. So what do you guys think? So I always come to Dodge's website, and I usually look at the pre-owned vehicles first, but I know what they have pre-owned. We're going to go to the new section, go to the 1500s. Now, you can scroll through all of the 1500s, but we're only interested in the T-Rexes. So we're going to come down here and filter the site out for T-Rexes. Now, the first thing I do, I don't like the details page here. So let's open up a new tab. There's a website where you can look at the window sticker by the VIN number. I love this site, and I'm on here quite a bit as well. This is an easier way to look at the window sticker and check out all the features without looking at the page for the dealer itself. Now this $91,000 T-Rex, we got the VIN number copied. Put the VIN number in here, and we can pull up the window sticker. Now we got total price of $91,000, and this is before any markups. The last I was told, they're going to mark these vehicles up $5,000. Now that's obviously going to be a make or break thing for me. I would not pay a markup on the truck. I'm just not going to do it. It's not that big a deal. $91,000 is already pushing it for what I would pay, and I know plenty of people would pay way more than that. and plenty of people have paid way more than that. So that's the reason why these dealerships are marking them up. Now, when I bought mine the first time, they did not have markups. I paid MSRP plus the stuff that I added. This one's got the technology group, it's got the head-up display, the digital rearview mirror, which is something that I've been wanting on a vehicle for a long time. It's got the trailer tow group. Obviously, mine had the trailer tow group. The advanced safety group, which is emergency pedestrian braking, where if somebody walks in front of your car or behind your car, it slams on brakes so you don't hit them. Lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control. I've actually never had adaptive cruise control. It's got the bed step, which I didn't have in my last one, which I wanted it. It's got the carbon fiber package, which I love. The leather trim bucket seats, ventilated front seats, heated front row seats, heated second row seats, heated steering wheel, front and rear park assist. Those are cool. Rain sensitive windshield wipers. I mean, if you're lazy and don't want to turn the windshield wipers on, this will turn it on for you. Proximity keyless entry and start system with power tailgate release. Those are features that I wanted in mine and didn't have. The dual panoramic sunroof is definitely something that I wanted. Running boards, Harman Kardon. I don't really care about the bed mounted tire. I'll probably never use that feature. I'll actually probably remove that because I like to use the bed. The ram bar is there so you can mount lights. That's always cool. So yeah, 91 grand for this truck. It's definitely worth that. You know, this is going to be a tough decision of whether or not I'm going to do this or not. Here we go with 10 miles to the city, 14 on the highway. I averaged about 9 in my TRX when I had it. Now let's take a look at the other one. This is one that's a little bit higher than a base model. It does have features. Mine was 72 MSRP and this one's 76. So it is going to have more features. Just from the Harman Kardon group alone is a feature that I didn't have in mine, the premium sound system. Sound system that came in mine was fine. It was Alpine. It sounded good, but this one, the Harman Kardon group, that sound system is really good in some of the vehicles that I've owned. We'll talk about the SRT Durango's Harman Kardon in that video. I've got that video coming up as well. All right, so what does this one have? It's got the tow package and the 12-inch display, which is pretty standard. You get that as in the base model, even without any options. But you're not really getting anything else outside of these. Are all base options here. The Sirius XM Guardian, I had that. Performance hood, mine had that. Bifunction LED projector headlamps, I had that. Fog lights. These are all basic standard features. Now we'll get the options here. And all right, so the TRX Level 1 equipment group, that's the $3,400 package with the destination charge, which is BS, but it is what it is. These are the options that you get that are in addition to the base package. The Harman Kardon group is the most obvious choice here, but you get the leather trim bucket seats, wrap driver and passenger assist handles, luxury front door trim panel. This is all a bunch of fancy talk for you basically getting nothing. There's not a lot here. Nobody cares about the power adjustable pedals. Nobody cares about the accent lighting. The rain sensitive windshield wipers are cool, but I could go without that. All the rest of this stuff is filler for the most part. So yeah, I think this is the winner right here. Anyway, if you guys enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that bell so you get notified for all the videos.